Hello, my name is Bethany Wiedepol, and today I will be presenting on the paleo diet to those who struggle with weight and weight-related health issues. My aunt has struggled with weight and weight-related health issues her entire life, type 2 diabetes to be exact, and she tried the paleo diet and found that it helped her out a ton with handling her weight and regulating her diabetes. And so I just wanted to share her story and more factual information with you guys about how the paleo diet can help you. So I want to start by talking about how the paleo diet helps with health in general. The paleo diet is very heavy in fruits and vegetables, so you're going to be getting the bulk of your vitamins every single day from just the fruits and vegetables alone. The paleo diet will also allow you to have a lot of energy from the low glycemic index in the foods that are included in the diet. And so this simply means that the foods have sugars that are absorbed slowly throughout the day, so you have energy that's steady and strong throughout the day rather than having a milkshake or a piece of candy and getting that spike of energy and then that crash to where you're lower than when you started. And so I also want to talk about how the paleo diet obviously helps you lose weight. So the paleo diet follows the Paleolithic era of what people ate in that time, and they would eat lean meats, fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, and they excluded dairy, legumes, and grains. And so by excluding these carbs and processed foods, you're going to lose weight naturally already. So to share my aunt's story, she got up to 280 pounds about a year ago, and it was kind of like the final straw for her. She was so frustrated. She tried so many different diets, but they were exhausting her because they didn't have enough nutrients that she needed. She tried a ton of different supplements. She even had surgeries done, and nothing was helping her, and she hit an all-time high at 280 pounds about a year ago. And now today she weighs 200 pounds just from the paleo diet alone. And this is amazing. It's honestly outstanding and so impressive, and she continues to lose weight every day. And so what the paleo diet does is many people think that, oh, they're so lean, or oh, they're so thin, they must have such few fat cells. They must, because they must have fewer than the other average person because they're thinner. But that's actually not the case. People who are thinner and leaner have more condensed, shrunken fat cells, not less fat cells. And this is because healthy fat cells are naturally more condensed and smaller. And the paleo diet is full of healthy fat cells, and you're going to be getting a ton of those by eating and following the rules of the paleo diet. So you're going to end up having them in your body, and your fat cells are going to shrink and be smaller and more condensed, and you're going to lose weight. And so the paleo diet also helps regulate type 2 diabetes. My aunt is type 2 diabetic, and she has found that this has seriously helped her regulate her insulin sensitivity, and I'll get into that right now. So the study was done by the Department of Public Health and Clinical Medicine, and they wanted to see if the paleo diet could help regulate type 2 diabetes. And so they took 32 participants with type 2 diabetes and put them on the paleo diet for 12 weeks and randomized them into either the standard care of exercise recommended or into 1 hour of exercise that was supervised 3 times per week. And they had them do this, and they found that after the 12 weeks, the patients were more sensitive to insulin. And this simply means that they don't need as much insulin to be able to regulate their insulin levels. So since you're more sensitive, you won't need more of it because a little bit of it will be as though it's a lot. So being more sensitive to insulin helps you not have to take all those insulin shots. You'll still need them, of course, probably to an extent if you're type 2 diabetic, but it will help you regulate more naturally than rather having to do so many shots per day, and that's amazing. And my aunt has found that she has been able to control her type 2 diabetes in ways that she's never been able to before. And so what I want you to take home from this is that just by having a different diet, you can change your entire life and gain control again. I know that weight problems are usually a problem your entire life, and the result can be type 2 diabetes, and that can be a huge struggle in itself. And so what I recommend is that you just try this diet for 3 months, just like they did in the study, and just see how it goes. And if you get great results, then great, you can keep on continuing it. And if you don't, then I suggest going 1 more month, so a total of 4 months. If you don't get the results you want after that, then maybe try a different diet. But this diet may be the diet for you, because I know my body takes 5 to 6 months to get used to a diet alone. So by giving it 4 months, you might give it a real try, a real shot, and see if it changes your life the way it changed my aunt's. And I know that weight loss and weight-related health issues can be a huge burden financially and emotionally. And by being able to take control of that again, just by changing your diet, is amazing. So I hope that you try it out and enjoyed this speech. Thank you.